freaking hell. This is less than ideal. Alright, hello people and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Spacefish. Now, today we're back in the career mode, and last episode we did grind some good money to upgrade our VAB, to upgrade our mission control, so we are finally ready to build our orbital spacecraft and get Jeb into orbit. Now first off, as always, I'm going to have a quick look into mission control, because we've only got 2 active contracts. We've got the Orbit Kerbal contract, which we're definitely going to fulfill this time, and we've got the solid fuel booster contract, which I don't know, we'll have to do that on a separate mission. I'm not really sure. We've got a huge deadline for that one, I guess, 425 days, so we'll definitely be able to do that sometime, and we've got quite a few more missions we can take. So, the focused the focused observational surveys, I don't know, I'm not gonna do those quite yet, I think. Hallmark 16 parachute into, wait. Okay. So, we need to have the parachute. We need to be flying above Kerbal at this altitude and that speed. That's totally fine. We're definitely going to take that one. We're going to reach that contract, very likely. This one, flight above Kerbal. We don't have this solid fuel booster yet, so we cannot do that quite yet. Ferry tourists, we're not going to do that. Test the stack separator orbiting Kerbal. To perform the test, activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Altitude and everything. Not sure we actually have that one. Do we need to have it? That's the question. Like, honestly guys, I still don't know if we need to actually have these parts or if the mission is gonna give them to us. So we're gonna have a quick look if we've got the stack separator. If we don't, we're just gonna scratch that for the time being. What's this? Oh, right. It's just because we didn't start a new craft yet, I guess. But, we will start having a look at coupling. There it is. No, we don't have the stack separator, whatever it is, quite yet, so we're just gonna stay, with this for the time being. We took, like, how many contracts did we take? Just one, right? Quick look. Yeah, alright, so this one we're gonna skip for the time being. Can I move this one down or something? No. Okay. So we're gonna have the parachute mission, and we're gonna have the Orbit Kerbal goal that we're gonna try and fulfill. Now, we did start out with our prototype last time already, and we've finally not got a parts limit anymore, so that's a really nice thing. Which means I think I'm actually going to expand this rocket a little bit more. Just to be sure we've actually got enough fuel and not, like, very, very, very close and itchy on the fuel right here. I'm gonna go for 4 of these decouplers right here. Then I'm gonna get some solid fuel boosters on this stage. Well, what I'm not quite sure about is if I'm actually happy with this. What I think I might do, guys, is I might have like one really small section up here which is just meant to deorbit, and then like put a stack decoupler right here. I don't want to, like, the thing is I don't want to make this too tall, but being tall is usually better than wide because, well, aerodynamics are better, and I think aerodynamics are a thing in this game by now. It's too heavy. Holy holy. Let's just save this real quick. Okay. Oh, the maximum vehicle weight. Okay, let me see. We've got 65,000. We just need 50,000 funds to upgrade this, but I still need money for the rocket as well, and the rocket is already more expensive. Oh god. Okay, you guys know what we're actually going to do. I don't want to grind any more money with you guys this episode. So what we are going to do is we're going to go into mission control. We're going to just, like, these missions have, like, 1 year durations, like, ages. We've got this one with a stack separator, which has got 1 year of duration as well. So I think we're just going to accept the ones that, well, we can do quite easy. That won't take us that much effort, and just just claim the advance for those and finish them in the future. Like, for example, I'll take this one, get myself the advance for that mission. And I think that's already enough, to be honest. I'm just going to get the advance for that mission with a stack decoupler. And right now we've got 87,000 funds. So we're going to have to do that contract in the future, obviously. But for the time being, we've got 1 year of time for that. So that's totally fine. Now we can actually... Whoop. Okay. Never actually clicked the launch pad that way. Now we're actually able to upgrade the launch pad as well. Whew, that looks sweet. So we can put some heavier rockets onto it, which is a good thing, guys. We finally got that going for us, and now that's not going to be a problem for us anymore either. So, having a look at this now, the question is, I'm not really sure, guys, how I want to go about this. I'm thinking this solution is honestly quite stupid. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to scratch this engine and keep it at like 2 main stages, definitely. But, like, I'm still not quite happy because I do want some more solid fuel, I think. And there's the stack separator. So we're actually, okay. So that, I guess this way we actually learned how that works. So we are getting that part. Okay. We might be able to reach that attitude, honestly. What's the difference between those two? Let me see. Slicing a rocket into 2 halves, but now more compact. Oh, so that's like super tiny. Okay. I might just put that somewhere and try to use it this flight already. Now, the question is, how are we gonna go about this rocket? I really like, this would maybe be an option, like just put more separators on here, and then I just take like some small, or actually I could, like the way I could go about this is just put another stack. Oh, that's clipping. Like, I could probably just put another stack of solid fuel boosters right here. And do it that way. Now, I don't think we've got struts yet, which is kind of a thing to worry about. I'm really worried this might jiggle all over the place. And this thing, honestly, only standing on that engine is another thing to be worried about, most likely. So, what's definitely gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to place these like all the way down there, so hopefully the rocket will also stand on the solid fuel boosters when it's on the launch pad. Honestly, guys, this looks quite crazy to me. I'm really hoping that's gonna like work at all. I'm just gonna put some fins and stuff on here to hope and help for the stability. Aerodynamic nose cones are always a good thing. Is there drag in here? No. Like, I think aerodynamics by now do actually matter. And while at the same time it also drives our costs, I think that is going to help if we put that onto these solid fuel boosters. This thing honestly looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Well, we'll just keep it this way. Now, we've got our science storage unit in here. We've got the science unit there. I'm not quite sure how this science storage unit does work quite yet. But I hope it works this way, especially since it's like way clipped into that part. I really hope that's not going to cause us any issues whatsoever. Now, this one's got the heat shield on. Okay. This rocket's actually... I feel I made everything a little complicated, so I hope everything's going to work out. Especially, one thing I really hope is that this is not going to explode once I land on it. I really hope that's all going to work out as intended. Now, I've got my Science Junior in here. I've got one goo battery, whatever, goo containment unit in there. I've got a few batteries at least. Like, we cannot stay in orbit forever, but at least for a decent bit. And we're also generating electric charge, obviously. Jeb can actually exit because we upgraded the astronaut complex. Did I put all the instruments on here? I did. I've got all the stuff for the missions. I don't quite know why I've got these parachutes on there. I think that, like, I think I might have put these parachutes on there for the test. Like, I think last time we had a mission for testing those, but right now I don't need it anymore, so we're just gonna scratch that. Now, a thing that's... Okay, wait. I need to have a look at the staging first. Now, these activate first, then I scratch these, and these activate, and I scratch. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking is, I am going to try, guys. I'm going to try this time once. I'm going to try to put some parachutes, like some... Which one's cheaper? What's that? It's like... What? Oh, that's like a drogue chute, and that's like a real parachute. Okay. So, we're gonna put some parachutes onto the solid fuel boosters as well, and have them activate, like, right when I decouple them. And, honestly, I don't know how good or bad that is going to work out. That's totally the wrong stage, I think. But we're gonna try... And, like, the thought behind that is I want to try and have these parts survive so I can actually, like, recover them in the end and see if I get some money back from them or not. I hope I do. Maybe this is, like, not that ideal and I don't get any money back, but we are going to try. So, we've got the parachutes on here, and then that's going to decouple at the same time, and this one and that. Alright, so the staging is right here. The staging is properly set here as well, I hope. I think I want to have this engine ignite. Actually, I think I want to have this engine ignite, like, at the very start, so I can, like, put some extra thrust in if I want to, if I really need to. Now, other than that, whenever that engine's run out, I can decouple that, I can activate this engine, and I can eventually decouple that when I get back out of orbit. Alright, so how are we gonna call this? We're just gonna call this, I don't know. I'm still not creative, guys, to be honest. Jebs. What's this? I don't know. I've got no idea. Jeb's flying saucer, I don't even know. At least it's some kind of idea, right? So we're gonna save that. That's gonna be Jeb's flying saucer, and I hope this is gonna get us into orbit, guys. I feel the chances are good, but honestly, I've not been in orbit in this game for quite some time, so I don't know. Then again, we've had way smaller rockets, and we've already been to space. Like, which one was the last one you used? I think it was Jeb's Joyride, right? Like this one, and that's like so small, and we already got into space, so like honestly this should really get us into space, right? This should work out. I'm really feeling I want to put more fuel tanks on this. Like I really feel I want to put at least like a bit more fuel on here, guys. Like I know it's freaking large already and I don't want to make it too big. But then again, just to be sure, you know, I'm probably like totally overdoing it here. Just to be sure. Now let me just double check I didn't mess up anything with the staging. Does look to be alright. Yeah, like, wait. Okay, no, that looks alright. Now, with, like, you've always got to be really careful with staging and stuff in KSP, guys. I can't tell you often enough, it's quite crazy sometimes. Now, let's try and launch and hope this rocket does not explode on the launch pad, because we've only got enough money for one of these. So, everything needs to work out. Does this jiggle like crazy? It doesn't look like it at the moment. We're just going to put the SAS on. So this is our new launch pad, guys. It does look quite a bit better, doesn't it? We've actually got some, well, smoke exhausts right here. Whatever you call those. Well, it's a bit more advanced than the old turret launch pad. Now, what can we do down here? I'm not, I don't remember properly which experiments we did and which ones we didn't. I'm going to reset that one because we already did this. I do want to have a quick look at the service bay. Okay. What I'm wondering about, guys, is if I keep this experiment. Okay. So I can transfer it here. Oh god, that renders the module inoperable. Oh, so that only, like, god dang it. Okay, so I can, like, only reset this properly if I've got a scientist. So this module I put in up here, it's not like totally useless, because I think I can still like store the crew reports and stuff in there. But like, if I want to use a science junior twice, for example, I need a scientist to reset it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? So which objectives do we have? Well, the only one we are going to have to meet is the Mark 16 parachute hull. But that's going to be fine, and other than that, here's our ablator, everything. Alright, this is going to be like, oh god, I'm quite scared, to be honest. One thing I do want to have a look at though, guys, is if I log the pressure data here, and I keep that experiment, and I transfer the data. Oh, I don't even need to, do I need to open this? Yeah, I need to open that. Oh, come on. Cancel. Open. God dang it. Alright, like, transfer the data over here. Oh, sweet, and I can... Nice. Okay, so I can use these more often. Okay. So we're going to log the temperature here to transfer that data and get it into this storage unit. Close that bay back up again, and we can use the thermometer and the barometer again. That's really nice. Now, other than that, I think we're pretty much done with everything. Electric charge is quite low. I'm a bit worried about that, but I hope that's going to be fine. I'm just going to start out at like really low throttle, guys, and then we're going to see if we can actually finally get into orbit with Jet, get into excellent space. So let's go ahead and launch in 3, 2, 1, and launch. This is turning. This is turning. Okay, I'm gonna try and counteract that, but it is turning. I don't like it. I'm gonna ramp up the engines a little more to try and help stabilization, but this is not cool. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna jettison these first. Oh, okay. That's more stable. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. This is not stable at all. This is not even close to stable. This is not even close to stable. Holy freaking hell. This is not. This is less than ideal. That's less than ideal. Okay. Now, well, that's not better either. Oh god, that's like a total fail of a mission, isn't it? Alright, let's try and get somewhat pointed Upwards! That way's upwards. Here, here, here. This is where we need to go. This is where we need to go. That's where we need to go. Let's just try and burn upwards. Get out of the thick air really quickly. This is not going to work, is it? We're just going to try, guys. We're just going to try. Really slowly and calmly now. I need to find the proper way to actually align out here to get a proper orbit done. That's the wrong way, so we need to point to the right. Okay. Just gonna ram the engines all the way down here. And, well, try and get a proper insertion burn done anyways. I don't think we've got enough fuel remaining, but we might as well try, right? Holy freaking hell, that... Like, I seriously thought we might lose Jeb there for a second. Now, where's our apoapsis going? Let me just toggle the nav ball up here. We're not even close yet. Holy shit. This is not even going to get us as close, is it? I'm pointed a bit far to the right, actually. Yeah. That didn't go as expected for the time being. Did we at least finish that one contract? We did, okay. But, oh god. Like, we've seriously not got the money for another rocket, guys. We've just not got the money for another rocket. I'm just gonna try and get into space at least. I'm not even getting into space with this one. Oh god. Okay. That's a total failure, guys. Now we're just gonna try and get as much science as possible for the time being. Observe the materials bay. Keep the experiment. Can I open this without everything ripping off? It seems I can. I transfer the data into our little thing right here. Remove data. Render that one inoperable. Did I do the mystery goo up here yet? I actually did, but I'm getting more science, so I'm just going to keep the data, because why not? Better than nothing, right? I'm going to log the pressure data, keep the data, transfer that over here, and we're going to log the temperature, do the same thing. I'm just going to try and get as much out of this as I can right now, guys. But oh, okay, I didn't get to do a crew report up here, it seems. So... review report. I can only keep it. Okay, so I cannot transfer the crew report, I guess? Alright. Now we're just gonna close this thing real quick. We did all the experiments and holy shit, that was a failure. Like, that was such a failure right there, guys. God, I should have... one thing I'm noticing right here is I should have put parachutes on this part as well. Because... that part actually probably is worth quite a bit of money to us as well. I'll have to see about that. And I'm just going to jettison that stage already because we don't need it anyway. So goodbye. This mission went well. Holy. Oh. Alright, I actually want to extend this antenna. And I want to transmit the crew report at least. We've got enough charge, so whatever. I'm gonna... retract that antenna again. Maybe we can get a crew report somewhere while splashdown or whatever. We'll have to see about that. Oh, God, guys. Okay, so this didn't go anywhere close to as well to what I thought. Stability was quite bad. Like, we spun out quite crazy. So, yeah. But I think we actually overdid it quite a bit with the fuel. Like, overall... I actually nearly got into space only using the upper stage right there, so we didn't need anywhere close to as much fuel as we had. So I'm going to try and downsize the rocket a little bit, I think, and just like go on from there. Maybe try and... oh, holy, no, don't spin out, please. Wait, guys, I need to fight the controls here real quick. Okay, nothing spinning out for the time being, at least not that much. I said not that much. This is not going well, is it? It's not even safe to deploy my parachute right here. Now it's just zooming down like a bullet. Awesome! Now I can deploy my parachute, obviously. Oh. That's something I should have done earlier. Alright, so we're gonna hope for this debris to come down safely as well, not crash into our faces. We're actually much more stable now that we jettisoned it. I totally forgot about the jettison function I added to the Science Junior. Down there's our little rocket pod about to crash into the ocean, I guess. Oh no. I just noticed something, guys. This Science Junior, I think it's probably gonna explode. Because actually the Science Junior does not have the proper parachute on it, but a drogue chute, I think. So, yeah, not ideal. And let me just time warp for a second here. I'm really interested if that's going to survive or not. It's probably not going to survive though. Like, this thing's coming down so quickly right now. Then again, I think the chutes of it just inflated. Like, probably, guys, that thing is probably going to explode. But we'll just hope. Chill a bit while we splash down ourselves. I just seriously thought our whole science in there exploded, but it's fine, we're all good. I'm gonna try and take a crew report. That's nice. Okay, so we're getting some more from that. And we're just gonna time warp. Okay. I'm honestly not sure, guys, if that thing exploded because it was too fast or because I time because it just went like and like disintegrated into curve, and I don't even know. Alright, we're just gonna recover the vessel right here. Oh god, guys. I'm honestly not sure what we're gonna do now, because this mission was a total failure. Well, not a total one. Obviously, we caught 93 signs, which is really nice. Like, that's some good amounts. We got some... Okay. We actually gained money from this mission? How did I gain money from this mission? That was a total failure and I'm still gaining 100,000 funds. Something in this game just saved my ass. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh, ho. We have what? What? We have initiated the first flyby of the sun? That's questionable. And we have escaped the gravitational influence of Kerbal. Honestly, guys, we were in space last episode, weren't we? Like, we were totally out of... No, wait. Gravitation... What? I think some debris of mine may have flown God knows where? I don't know how I did that, guys, but I think I broke the game in some way right there. That's the reward for our mission, so that's nice. But this? I don't even know. Like, I definitely didn't escape the gravitational influence of Kerbal, and I definitely did not fly by the sun. Let me just have a look at the tracking station. I'm really, like... I'm really wondering... No? I don't see stuff. Alright, so one thing that actually happened though, guys, like... It honestly seems that out of all the stuff that splashed down, that we actually had parachutes on to save it. The only thing that did survive is this, and I don't have any clue what it is. I want to fly this real quick, guys, because I really don't know what this is. Because I think... Are you serious? I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. I put parachutes on my solid fuel boosters. I put a drogue chute instead of a parachute, obviously, onto my Science Junior. Which I'm not mad about the explosion of the Science Junior, but I think like my solid fuel boosters should have survived, and I didn't. And at the same time, this thing survives without a parachute, just with an exploded engine. I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna go and recover this one. I think we were at like 95,000 funds. So I want to see if we're getting money back from this. Yeah, I think we did, guys. I think we did. I think we actually did. It would be cool if there was some kind of money log, actually. Administration building. I don't think there's some kind of funds log or whatever. Maybe there is. If there is, guys, prove me wrong. Tell me down in the comments. Oh, but alright. So, I guess our first try for the Mun was... Not for the Mun, what the hell? For the orbit was a total failure for the time being. I hope you guys had some fun anyways. Next episode we're definitely going to try and do some more stuff over there. But we did get some science, so I do want to use that real quick. Gonna go into general rocketry and actually get this fuel tank, I think. And the Reliant fuel engine. Wait. Which one is this? This one's the one with swivel thrust vectoring, alright. And this one's got more thrust but can't thrust vector, I think. Where's like the efficiency of the engines again? Tolerance, max thrust. I don't see the efficiency of these engines. I will find about that. Now, which ones do we actually need? Inline reaction wheel. Like seriously? An SAS? Well, that's actually not an SAS, but inline reaction wheel. That would help out tremendously, I think, with the stability of our rockets. Then again, we've got this, which gives us struts as well. But I think we're definitely going to go with the inline reaction wheel, guys. Aviation, I do not want to go for that for the time being. Up here, we're getting the engines for the Mun, which is an important point, and we're getting the bigger fuel tanks right here already. Which, like, I'm not sure if that actually is going to be more efficient for us weight-wise. I don't think so, right? I think it's about the same with the weight. But then again, we're getting this engine, we're getting the big solid fuel boosters as well. I think we're gonna go for this. I'm gonna keep the remaining science because I don't think we can research any more. No. Alright, so we're gonna keep the remaining science, and with these newly researched parts, guys, we're gonna go ahead next episode and we're gonna refine the rocket, fine-tune it a bit, get it, like, shave a little bit of the weight off and try and make it more stable. Get some inline reaction wheels in there to prevent spinning and all that good stuff, keep it stable, and finally get up to orbit next episode, guys. I hope you had some fun in this episode, and, well, if you want to stay tuned for the next episode, see if we actually manage to get into orbit, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, if you had some fun, feel free to leave me a like, leave me a comment down below, guys, and I'll see you all next episode.